Got some little bit of water still in the tire. It's pretty much out now. Best way to get water out of tires, if you ever have to do it, is pick it up like this and drop it like that. It'll splash all the water out. We're gonna mount this tire onto this rim right now, starting with soap solution. This is just Purple Power. It's watered down. It isn't, the best. It's not tire goop or whatever, but better than shit on a stick. So. Ugh. Just getting nice and wetted up. Crap. So, one thing to look out for that I'm going to do, and it's not a perfect science, but it is a little bit of something, is on a lot of tires these days, you see two marks. Red one, and this is a whitish yellow mark. If you line this up with the valve stem on the rim, then it tends to balance the tire out pretty easily. So remove all your weights off the rim first. I'm going to do my best to get that dialed in with it. But it's not perfect. Again, I'm just going to put these on for looking purposes, and the bitch-ass HOA is getting mad at me for BeerGut. So gotta make sure BeerGut looks nice for everybody. Got the rim done on some wood here. Don't want to scratch it on the concrete. And just kind of lay the tire on. Orientation doesn't matter. And the side there, start kind of pushing around until it kind of seats itself on finally. Pushing kind of up and away. Okay, now we're going to stand on this because I don't weigh enough. Pushing. We're just going to keep kind of jumping on her and working that bead around. Oh, yeah. See if we can even get this tank thing on here. I hope. Come on. Just got to get it on. Here we go. Here we go. You got to work the edge right where the edge is caught on the bead. You got to push on right there, because you can't do any before or after. It ain't gonna work. Kind of setting up my tire. Another thing about getting beads in is the rims have a lip that come down, and you need to get the tire seated into that lip, because it has to pull the tire in the direction to get the bead over. So you gotta make sure everything's nice and tucked in that spot there. So first things first, get one side off the edge there. Same thing, push down, find your spot of starting, and keep it low. There's a big lip under there that this bead can sit in. But if you don't get it in deep enough, it won't stretch the tire in the right way. You'll never get it on. Try to be nice to her. Using my pry bar now to just slowly work the edge, keeping my feet down here, making sure that the bead stays down in that crevice. Just kind of working it. There we go, making progress. We're not losing progress, that's most important. Not losing any on the side here. Keep working her. There we go. Come on, baby. Very close now. And it's on. While I have it at this point, before it gets too tightened up on the tire, I'm going to try to spin the wheel inside the tire, get these guys lined up there. Good enough. Like I said, not a perfect science, but just want to get that guy lined up best you can. I'm gonna try to get this wheel mounted. That'll work, but we'll see. Gotta be careful doing this shit. Oh, yeah, that's why you gotta be careful with that shit. Some pressure there. Yes, I have power tools. I just prefer doing this by hand. Wheel studs are a bastard. But we'll be doing new wheel studs later when we rebuild these hubs and get them real nice and ready for mobbing. Kind of using my arms as pivots on my knees to help lift this up, using my knees almost to help support my arms under there. But at least again for now we can just get this fucker back on the ground and see what it looks like with new tires, and should be a little easier to move around. Like I said, HOA's giving me hell. They want me to move it off the rocks. So I said I'm putting 33s on it, bitch. Start with the bottom wheel nut, or lug nut. Centers up the wheel to the hub a lot better. Get this pulled up, see what we got here. It's a tight fit, dog. Ooh, it's a tight fit. Shit's tight. I'm sorry, you guys can fire me now. All right, let's get the back one on and see how she blows. Here's a little tire comparison thing. 33 next to the 9.5/16.5. So the 9.5/16.5 is basically obsolete. You're not going to find much tires out there for them. And there are some old school tires out there, but we all know how DOTs and old tires go. So 33 right next to it. Go ahead and stick one on top of the other. It's pretty much bigger every which way around by just a couple. This thing is about a 30.5, and now we got about a 32.5. So, whew, not too bad. All right, we got them wheels on. Now it probably looks like I'm at an angle, but I actually got a level out, and that's just how angled the driveway is. Because this place sucks, but there she blows. There's at least two on there, half. Looks real good. Fitment's real nice. Fucking, I can dig, dog. Look at that shit. Fuck, that's angry. Look at that shit. Ew. Yeah. Looks good. Real stoked. Them spike lug nuts. And you better watch the fuck out. BeerGut. Let's go, baby.